Ian has never seen Eragon. I also haven't. You haven't. You would have.
No, I think I've seen the preview back in 2006, apparently.
Yeah. All right. We know sort of what we're bringing to it. Cast everyone however you'd like.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I think I want you to say all of the worst and most embarrassing stuff.
Great.
So you should be Thimble, our main character, as well as Homoa and Fagra. And
you know what? I'm not going to write my character names down just in case the note card gets found.
Yep, no problem.
Auction it on OnlyFans.
Maybe I'll minimize the evidence.
Now, should I give Jake one line?
Jake, do you want a line?
Sure, give me a line.
Okay, Jake, you're going to be the purple-haired they, them.
Let me send Jake the script.
Okay, got it. And then, Jono, I want you to be Chief Clonk, Thimble's father.
Okay.
As well as Eragon.
Oh.
And keep in mind that in this script, Eragon is a girl dragon.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have limited range, but I'll try to make it work.
Okay, got it. I am going to be the narrator, which is probably the biggest role, as well as, what was his name? It was Borp, the pig man. And I will also be the bisexual guy who works at a startup.
Oh, I mean, that with across from Chief Clonk is just a back-to-back greatest character naming in the history.
Yeah. A+.
I think the names fit the characters very well.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
All right.
I'm ready.
Jake, did you get the script okay?
Yep, I've got it.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Exterior, Viking village, morning. We soar through the skies, perceiving the world mayhaps through the eyes of a bird, bat, or winged drag. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, dear listener. Slowly, we descend into a village of Vikings, rugged chaps doing work like real men. The type of men that don't exist anymore because of PC culture and everybody getting participation trophies. Nope, these are real, sweaty, stinky guys, chopping down trees and stuff. And there was no shortage of tops then either. But then, we descend below the village to a hidden, glistening, moist, wet, dripping, slimy little fucking cavern. As the music swells dramatically, we see a black obsidian egg. Mayhaps the egg of a drag. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Text covers the screen. Eragon. Interior, Thimble's house, morning. A big horn blows. Thimble shoots up in bed.
Oh no, I overslept.
This is Thimble, the tiniest, scrawniest little Viking, and today is his 16th birthday, the best age.
Oh, Dad's gonna kill me.
The song Perfect Day by Hoku plays as Thimble gets ready. We see Thimble rush to get on his boots and bracers, brush his teeth with a stick, and run out the door with a slice of toast in his mouth, anime style. But as soon as he steps outside, he realizes he's forgotten to put on pants or underwear. A little girl sees his pathetically small dick and laughs.
Oh, bother.
Thimble turns bright red from everyone seeing his tiny little cock. He goes back in and returns wearing a pair of pants from last season.
I'll have to take my secret shortcut to the Viking Hall.
Interior, Viking Hall, morning. Thimble's father, Chief Clonk, the biggest, strongest Viking, sits on his throne. He discusses the village's affairs with his most trusted advisor, Homoa, a sniveling, annoying gay guy.
Well, Chief Clonk. The sun rises on your son's most important day, and he's nowhere to be found.
Could you do that a little gayer?
Well, Chief Clonk.
Good.
The sun rises on your son's most important day, and he's nowhere to be found. I wish I could say I was surprised.
Watch your tongue, Homoa. My son will be chief of this village one day.
Homoa whispers under his breath.
Not if my plan goes according to plan.
You said that out loud.
Huh?
You said that like really loud.
A guard chops off Homoa's head. Chief Clonk's second most trusted advisor chimes in.
Most excellent, sire.
Thank you, Fagra. Don't like that there's video of this.
You excused? You get a pass on that one. Exterior Viking village, morning. Thimble runs along his secret shortcut that nobody knows about.
I'm dead. Today's the day I become a man, and I'm missing it.
Suddenly, Thimble falls into the cavern we saw before. He hits a ton of rocks on his way down. It's grotesque and bloody. Finally, he lands asshole first on the egg. Mayhaps the egg of a drag. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, dear listener.
Oh, bother.
Thimble faints. Everything goes black. His vision returns some hours later, blurry at first. He looks at the egg next to him and sees it's cracked and empty, like an egg you'd use for breakfast, mayhaps.
What the...
A dark figure darts around the cavern, too fast to see and terrifyingly large, like a car or bus. Thimble cowers in fear, pissing himself.
Reveal yourself, monster.
Monster? Is that any way to talk to a lady?
Eragon, that's good. Eragon reveals herself.
You said you had no range.
Really good. Eragon reveals herself. She is a giant dragon with big, huge, milky naturals. She wears Daisy Dukes with a thong showing and has on a huge amount of makeup.
Who are you?
I am Eragon, the Ancient. I have been reborn into this world. This village is in grave danger.
I don't know. If anyone's going to be offended, it's going to be Jake.
How's he doing, Jake?
Sure.
We must...
Boom! A huge explosion rattles the cavern.
Oh no, we are too late.
Too late for what? Whoa!
Eragon tosses Thimble onto her back and flies from the cavern. The entire village is on fire, like a campfire or matchstick. It's being laid siege to by coastal elites with dyed hair and tattoos. A purple-haired they-them and a bisexual guy who works at a startup douse a humble home in gasoline.
Wow, it's so quaint and authentic.
That was you.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
And I can't believe how affordable the cost of living is. Thimble and Eragon float in the skies above the village.
Please, Eragon, can't you talk some sense into them?
Sorry, kid. There's no talking sense to these people because they don't have any.
Eragon smirks at the camera.
Dragon?
We must flee to the northern mountains. We must find allies.
Thimble sheds a tear. He thinks, could there have been a worse birthday? Like how Chandler would say it on Friends. But this isn't a hilarious Chandler moment on Friends. This is a tragedy even worse than Pearl Harbor.
I can't even. I'm like crying right now.
So hard to say all this. Exterior, Northern Mountains, day. We see the sweeping, enormous mountains of the north. Nestled at their base is a rough and tumble tavern. Interior, rough and tumble tavern, day. Thimble and Eragon, cloaked in cloaks, enter the tavern with their heads down. They whisper something to the bartender, who points them to a customer cloaked in a cloak of shadows.
The bartender said that you can lead us over the northern mountains.
Aye, for a price. Orp the pig man leans in from the shadows. He has long, greasy brown hair and piercings galore. Also, he's a pig man.
Stay back, Thimble. Pigmen are notorious perverts.
I'm not a pervert, lass. I'm in an open relationship. Thimble screams.
Ah! Scum of the earth, come on, Thimble.
You won't be getting over them mountains without me, lassies. I can tell you that much for sure. Eragon pauses.
What do you think, Thimble?
Maybe it's okay.
Thimble turns to Borp.
But listen here, Pigman. Eragon and I are monogamous and Christian.
Borp, the disgusting, perverted pig man, lets out a snort and a chortle. That's what they all say. Thimble, Eragon, and Borp go on a beautiful adventure together that lasts 70 minutes, the perfect amount of time for a movie. They share laughs, fight vicious beasts, and even do a dance number. Thimble learns how to be a real classic man. Borp gets ordained as a Christian minister and changes his ways. Eragon learns she looks even more beautiful without makeup. But most importantly, Eragon and Thimble fall in love. Interior Viking Chapel Day. After Thimble has saved the day, the entire village attends his wedding, including Chief Clonk, who survived and sits with Fagra. We see they both have wedding rings on and they kiss. Borp ordains the wedding. Please rise for the bride. The wedding march plays as Eragon walks in wearing a beautiful dress and a natural amount of makeup.
Well, how do I look?
Like $1,000,000 fucking bucks, baby.
You may now kiss the bride.
Oh, I'm gonna do a lot more than that.
Thimble gives Eragon a big wet kiss. They fly off to their mansion and start fucking in the hot tub. We see everything completely uncensored. It lasts 8 minutes.
Thimble, let me show you some of my dragon magic.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Eragon shoots a magic beam at Thimble's tiny penis and it becomes huge.
Swing.
The end.
Oh,
Bravo.
I mean, I don't even know what to say other than swing. Every once in a while on this podcast, effort is put into something that will only be outputted once. And it's a magic thing. And this was that.
Dragon magic.
A great voice.
You can thank my wife's Agatha Christie audiobooks for that.
I already have.